Hey, what's up, gang? My buddy Luke Ponto gave me a movie challenge. 5 topics that you're welcome to play along with in the comments. So here we go. First up is my favorite director. Now, I know this is probably on a lot of people's lists, but he's on there for a reason, and I'm going Steven Spielberg. I choose Steven because I grew up with this guy. His filmography is my life, my childhood. You know, when you got Jaws, Close Encounters, E.T., Raiders, all those great things from the 70s and 80s, then you get into like Private Ryan, Catch Me If You Can, and then, you know, currently with The Fabelmans, he has such a variety of genres because he's tackled everything from, you know, horror, action, adventure, romance, and Always. I will always go to bat for Always being an amazing film. And the guy's just a legend. So Steven Spielberg. Next up is my favorite animated movie, and I'm going to go to a more current pick, and that is The Wild Robot. Yes, Wild Robot. We watched that here as a family, and look, when it was over, we applauded. If a movie is great and we applaud at home, then there's something special about it. And I mean, just the animation's beautiful to look at, and the story had such emotion and heart to it. The soundtrack is incredible. So yeah, I'm gonna go with The Wild Robot. Really love that. All right, next up is my favorite Best Picture winner at the Oscars, and I'm gonna go with Lord of the Rings: Return of the King for one major reason, and that is because this genre film, like sci-fi, fantasy, horror, these things just do not get enough recognition and love. It's always a rare moment when something like this gets recognized. And not only were all 3 films recognized and nominated for Best Picture, but this particular one swept the Oscars that year and got all 11 Oscars. That all by itself is an accomplishment, regardless of being a genre film. And it won Best Picture. And I love this entire trilogy, so gonna go with that one. All right, for my favorite foreign film, I'm gonna pick John Woo's Hard Boiled, and I'm picking this one because it just introduced me to this ultra-violent world of gun fu before we had it here in John Wick and all that stuff. And I'm also a big fan of Jackie Chan's earlier stuff. And then, of course, you've got Jet Li and Donnie Yen, all their foreign stuff. I love that kind of kung fu and gun fu stuff, and it all started right here with John Woo's Hard Boiled. And finally, my favorite piece of physical media has got to be this Universal Studios Classic Monsters 30 movie collection, y'all. I'm a huge fan of these films. This was the cinematic universe before there were cinematic universes, and you just can't go wrong. I watched all 30 of these films. I got reviews on YouTube. Go check them out. These are a blast. So that is my 5. Thank you, Luke. The 5 people I will challenge are my Collectors Club mates, Derek, Mike, and Tim, should you choose to accept it. Thanks a lot, bud.